Okay, so as everybody is joining, first of all, guys, if there is going to be noise in the background, on the road, I actually left yesterday and getting back today, and I looked at my time and I was like, I cannot manage. So I almost postponed this call, by the way. And then I said, oh, why not? It's an online business that doesn't need to be done in a specific place. Wherever I am, I have my laptop, I have my internet. Why not conduct this call? Right? And I love it. Like that is so good because if you are in a job, again, if I compare with a job, you can only do your job in a specific geographical location. But right now, I can do it anywhere as long as I have internet and laptop. It doesn't matter where you are, and that is freedom. Anyway, what I want us to talk about today, um, as I am looking at the content, I want to talk about consistency because it's one thing that most people struggle with. Consistency is a skill, and consistency you don't learn it right away. It's a decision you make. It's like self-discipline. You maintain consistency, and you do your. You do your. You can see I'm doing this call barabara. Niko kwa gari, eh? That's what I'm actually on my way back to Nairobi. Then I had to stop niweze kufanya hii. So consistency is this. It's a skill. It's a self-discipline. It is one thing that you have to struggle with. You know, inner battles that you personally deal with is consistency. And what consistency is working in every single day with or without results. Now, listen here, that is the hardest part because we expect to see results in every work we do. But I want to go back and show you how that is true. Statistics and numbers show that when you put your work, 100% of your work, 80%, and I told you this some time ago, is work that is working on you, meaning that you will not be able to see physical results. And then there is 20% of work that you do, and that work is work that is the one that grows your business. This means that the most important work you do on yourself, the most important work that you do should be work that is improving you as a person. So what do I mean by improving you as a person? Your mindset. Consistency is a mindset. Consistency is something that is in your mind. I want to share my screen and show you different types of people, those who are dabblers, those who are consistent, those who are like serious with their business. All right. Let me look for a screen here that I can share right now. So we have different types of people. Okay. We have people who we call. Okay. So we have people whom we call dabblers. Right? Dabblers, and then we have masters. So dabblers is this group of people, and myself, when I was starting, and everybody will go through this, are people who go like this. They start something, they have high energy, and then they stop. Energy goes down. Then they regain the energy, they rise again, then they stop. If it is content creation, they start, they go in 3 days, the energy drops. Then they realize that the content they were creating went down, they start again, the energy drops. They start an online business, digital marketing business, excited, very excited, the energy rises, the energy drops. Their pattern of life is a zigzag. Dabblers live a zigzag lifestyle that does not bring any result. Now, I promise you, 99% of people, maybe you'll find yourself in the dabbler category, is a category of people who are dabbling. They are doing one thing, and then they stop, and then they do another one, then they stop, they do another one, then they stop. Okay? Then we have got masters. And let me tell you, all of us can be dabblers, but we can become masters. Masters are people who do the work. They don't see any results. Because the first work you do may not bring you any result, which is okay because I told you 80% is work that you're doing on yourself, growing your mindset. It's work that is working on you. And then there is work that is working to grow your business, generating money, and make you achieve the freedom you want. That comes later. Masters do the work, they don't see result. They keep going, they don't see result. They keep going, they don't see result. So this could be 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, no result. And then the graph starts rising. This is how masters grow. The graph starts rising, the graph starts rising, and this is how the graph of masters grow. You see, there is a section here where there is zero, nothing to show. There is nothing to show. And then there is a section where they grow rapidly. The graph it's a skew. It increases sharply. There is a difference between these two types of my friend. Because one type of person, one type of group are people who actually they do the work even if they don't see the results. Let me go right so that I'm also able to teach this everywhere. But you do this amount of work even if you're not seeing results, but you keep doing it anyway, right? Because the moment you do this, the moment you're able to do your work, that is doublers category, and then we have got masters category. So let me ask you a question. Can you identify yourself in any one of these categories? Are you able to tell, am I a doubler or am I a master? I can promise you, I have been a doubler many, many times. If you compare things you have done, and this applies to all areas of life, right? When you compare things that you have done even before, you know, in your own lifestyle and in many things, you realize that there are things you have started with a lot of energy and then you have stopped. But to truly become a master, it is you allow yourself to do the work, even if you are not seeing immediate results. And I want to give you an example. My shosho was a farmer, okay, and I'm going to borrow a lot of examples from my shosho's lifestyle. Yeah, she was a farmer, but this is what she used to do. She used to have and you guys have probably done farming. Judy is a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
A
True.
master, yeah, Judy, welcome. You want to add something?
No, thank you. But I agree with you. I'm a farmer.
Yes, my friend. So if this is the kind of farm, there is a lot of work involved for you to finally see that maize cob. Kama inachoragwa hivyo. But anyway. For you to truly see the result, there is a lot of work involved for it to be up. And this is all mindset training, actually. This is all about mindset and growing your mind and actually helping you to get more.
Thank you.
For you to truly see that a crop has grown, do you know something? When this crop was planted, first of all, there is work of preparation of the land. It is work. But you cannot see results from this preparation. There is another type of work, which is putting the seeds in the ground, planting. That is work.
And waiting for the rain.
Then there is waiting for the rains. Even the patience of waiting for the results to come. And I want to give you this perfect example because it is applicable to all of us. Why? Why am I telling you this? It's because I've seen so many people give up when they shouldn't have given up. And it will happen. So you wait for the rains, no results yet. And then from there is germinating. The crop is germinating. Still, even here, no results. There's nothing to show. But you realize that all this amount of work is all working for one goal, to produce a maize tree with a maize cob. And then from germinating, there is what? There is weeding.
Weeding.
Right?
Several times.
And it is not
several
one time. Several times.
Yeah.
And you're doing all this amount of work, you know? You're doing all this amount of work to be able, all this work does not reproduce results. Maybe you might be infected with weevils, right? Pests. So you have to do what? We call them anti-what? Those drugs to help the crop grow. You are incurring cost. It is costing you time. It is costing you money, but you keep doing it. Why am I telling you this, guys? It's because of one amazing reason. Your digital marketing business is not different from a growing crop. My friend, it is not different. I did not see instant success because it does not exist. There is no instant results. And I know you are not looking for instant gains, but I'm telling you, there is skills of patience and understanding where you are. Are you a dabbler? Do you start creating content for 2, 3 days and then you go back to your original mindset? Do you create? Do you learn something? Maybe you are going through your modules, but you never finish. It's because you are preparing here and you are expecting to see. So after you do all this work, that is when you see the results you are looking for. And truly speaking, results are worth it. What you will get here will actually make you, it will cover for everything that you did. All the preparation, all the seedlings, all the rains you had to wait for, the germination, the weeds, all the cost in terms of money, the one that you had to wait, it will be catered for. It will be covered by the results that you see. So what am I saying? What we want is the results. What we want is a good lifestyle. What you want is you want to make more money. That is it. This is what we want. We want to be able to make more money. But are we willing to prepare? Are we willing to put down the seeds? Are we willing to wait for the rains? Are we willing to wait for germination? Are we willing to go through the weeding process? Are we willing to go through the pest? Do you see, when I say 80% of the work that you do doesn't go to waste, there is no work that goes to waste, but there is work you don't see direct outcome. I want you to compare your digital marketing business as a growing seedling. When you have that mindset, then time factor becomes out of sight. You no longer think about the time it has taken to build your business. It is no longer a factor because your digital marketing business, making money online, what we want is more money. But are we willing to go through what it takes for us to be able to make that amount of money? Give me a yes if it is making sense.
We are trying.
Is it making sense?
It is.
Absolutely. The life that we want is just on the other side of preparing ourselves in terms of knowledge. So our preparation in this case, if I can now break it down and now show it in an example of our digital marketing business, our preparation is going through the modules. Let me tell you, if you don't go through these modules to completion, that is your preparation mode. This is your preparation mode. That is why you are preparing yourself, you're learning the skills. You see, I'm taking an analogy of real life scenario, and I want you guys to compare so that you can know where you are. So you stop being a dabbler. Dabblers don't see results. They start something, they stop. They start again, they stop. They start again, they stop. I was a dabbler. I was starting this, I am stopping. I start again, I stop. But then the power of focus, the ability to focus your energy into achieving one goal is the one that made all the difference. Actually, you realize that when you go through the modules, there is a lot of learning that is involved, right? And then after you learn, there is applying what you have learned. Apply. Not everything will apply. I mean, not everything will be able to work for you. For example, if the program teaches Canva and how to operate Canva and create your own ebook, yesterday we were creating Lee's ebook. But you see, the reason why I was able to do it is because I applied what the program teaches. Maybe somebody may not be able to do it right away, which is perfectly fine. We are not able to do it right on the go. We are not able to do it like right away. That knowledge and skill that doesn't apply immediately, it is fine. At the end of the day, it's a lifelong training. It is yours to keep for life. You apply what you have learned. When you apply, you make mistakes. And I want you guys to be okay with making mistakes. One of the most common problems I have dealt with for beginners is they are afraid to make mistakes, which is I want you to make mistakes because you learn through making mistakes, my friend. You know what happens is like when you're afraid of making a mistake, you never do. Do you see? So it denies you the chance. It actually denies you the chance to learn something because you want to learn something, but you want to do it perfect the first time. You don't. It's just like driving. Okay? So right now I'm teaching somebody how to drive. You don't know how to drive when you are seated in the house. You have to get on the steering and start driving. That is the way to learn it. There is no shortcut. You have to go sit there, have the courage, and start moving. So you make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. Same case applies here. If you want to learn the skill, you have to be okay to make the mistakes, because these mistakes is the one that finally transform into what? Into skills. Do you know what skills are? It is that special, unique talent. For example, Judy is a farmer. There is something unique she knows that is not in the book. There is something unique she knows about applying the right quantity of fertilizer for the right amount of soil. That one may not be in the books, but can only be acquired through experience. So skills are acquired through experience. And how do you do experience? By taking action, my friend. Oh my goodness. This is getting so much better. Are you guys having fun? I love it. It's mindset training. It's all about in the mind, because when you prepare your mind in such a way that, no, it's okay to make mistakes. Do it badly. For example, we have my friend, my good friend Jenga. How are you? Good morning, sir.
I'm very fine. I'm very fine this morning. How is everybody?
All doing well.
Yeah, fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm fine this morning, and it's true. He or she that make mistake is a real one.
Yeah.
Keeps you away. By the way.
It keeps you away.
It's true.
Can we be okay with making mistakes? Can we be okay with making mistakes? Even your own children did not learn how to walk the first day. They fell 100 times before they knew how to do it. And when they woke up, when they rose up, you are telling them, sorry. Then they try again. Then they try again. Finally, they now walk comfortably. Look at that. But all of us, when we are starting our business, we want to do things the right way. I mean, oh my goodness, why don't we just approach it in that, so that we can relieve ourselves the pressure? Do you know, sometimes when you have got too much pressure and you want to see instant results, you don't get any results. And that is just things I wish I knew. Because guys, I had so much pressure. I wanted to see results. And the results in this case is money. I wanted it. I couldn't stand the thought of working on that bad job. Like, I couldn't. So I had pressure. But I wish I knew these things, because these are things that are opening up in my mind right now. I'm like, if I were to start another business, let's say I was to create a program of myself. Let's say I was to do something. What kind of a process would I follow? I would be patient enough. I would be doing the work every day. I would just be doing it, because I know there is no work that goes to waste. There is no work that goes to waste. Even the work you make mistake does not go to waste. I'm giving you an example in the driving. Even if it's your first day to drive, then you hold the car, then that does not go to waste. It has taught you something. There is something you have just learned. So now next time I'm going to be more accurate in this direction. Same case with your business. Record that video. You are going to criticize a lot. You are the worst critic of yourself. You will always see mistakes you have done, because that is how the human mind has been wired, to identify and notice mistakes that you have done. So when you record that video, guess what, my friend? You're going to be criticizing yourself somehow. You're going to be seeing the mistakes that you have done. You're going to be wishing that you did not, you're going to be wishing if you could have done better. Okay. Sorry, guys. Bad connection there.
Okay.
I'm back. Anyway, so that's it. It is truly it. Taking action. I love the Bible, by the way, because the Bible says to compare these two things, yeah? Faith and
action.
So if you look at it, is faith even says that faith without action is dead. Because it is easy to try, it is easy to have faith. It is hard to take action. Right? It is easy to believe things are going to work right. It is very easy, because all you have to do is to believe. And you believe, I'm going to become good in my life. I'm going to improve. I'm going to, you believe and you have got faith. But if you don't act towards the faith, and it is really, really simple to think about think about it, like so many Christians, for example, and I'm a Christian myself. Okay. So I'm not saying anything against Christians. But if you go to the religion of Christians, not just even Christians, many, many people are struggling because of not understanding this statement. We are not supposed to choose either of them. As a matter of fact, all we are trying to do is to do both of them. The faith, so that you can have faith of what it is going to work, and then the action. Because when you act with faith, you can move mountains. So I don't know what your mountain is right now. Your mountain could be, I don't know, retiring comfortably. That's your mountain. It requires faith and action combined. Those are the ingredients of your success. And this applies even to those who are it applies in relationships, it applies in families, it applies in anywhere in your health, if you want to lose weight, for example. And I remember when I started working from home, there was one thing I was worried about. I was worried about I'm going to gain a lot of weight, by the way. But then I decided I was challenged to do something about it, I decided I don't want to have like too much weight. I didn't just sit down and say, I pray that I'm going to cut weight down. No, I committed myself daily activity every single day without caring what it feels like. I am doing it and I am doing it anyway. So I'm telling you this morning, guys, that you don't want to be a dabbler, you want to be a master. Because what a master does is a master is willing to have faith and action together, not one of them, not just faith, especially because it is easy to trust. It is easy to have faith things are going to work. It is easy to pray about it. It's very easy, but it doesn't work like that. So can we now change our direction to masters? Do they make mistakes? Yes. Masters make mistakes. Do they learn from their mistakes? Yes, they do. But now don't be afraid of making mistakes. Do it wrongly. So the reason why I brought up Wanganga is I wanted him to tell us whether he has posted the video he told us. Are you able to post the video?
I have. I just sent them to you this morning. I have not posted it to TikTok or anywhere.
Yeah.
I think after you have gone through them, you will advise.
All right.
I haven't posted them as yet.
Okay. And what about if you post them, you see them online?
Online?
Yeah,
I post them. Okay.
We see them on the
TikTok. Oh, okay. I can post them.
Let me tell you something.
Post them.
Like I was explaining yesterday, the first video you post will not get so many people. Actually, it will be a selected scarce population. Yeah. Then if it is good, so this is like the first band. Then the second band will have more people. So the first time, it will not have many people viewing. Okay. Oh my goodness. My network keeps dropping a little bit. I'm back. I'm gone. I'm back. But I hope it's okay now. So
you are doubling.
Yeah. I was in the doubling. I'm also doubling, eh?
You're in a doubling situation today.
I'm in a doubling
situation.
No, you are right. Actually.
We are with you. We are with you, coach.
Thank you. So I want to encourage Wanganga. Your video will not get so many views at the beginning. Okay? It will have a small number because that's how it works. It starts with a small number. And then it will be exposed to more people. So I encourage you, put it out there. Put it out there.
Okay. Okay, I will do so.
And all of us in this
I
group,
wish,
I
one
will.
of
I
us
wish
were,
Wanganga you'd see the mess I'm doing. Mi
yeah.
yangu natumanga tu hata sijui ni nini.
Okay, okay, I'll
Have you
put it
seen
out there.
have you seen the mess I'm doing?
Oh,
Mi natumanga tu.
okay. Sawa. I'll
Yeah.
also try. I'll get the courage. Since I'm
When
encouraged.
you send the first one, you'll be able to send the third and the fourth and the 100. Tuma tu vile ziko.
Eh.
Mwalimu atatuambia makosa.
Ya kwanza ndio gumu.
Sawa.
Ya kwanza peke
Okay.
yake ndio ngumu. From there.
I'll do that today. Although I had challenges with the TikTok. No, it's a platform I had avoided for so long. But now I think we shall become friends.
Go out there. It has got a lot of your perfect customers are inside there.
Okay.
Okay. So my message to us today, guys, is let us stop being doublers. And it is not instant. It's something we grow in. Then let us learn how to become masters. Because we have been masters in our lives in so many ways. If you are employed, you report to your job every day for 30 days for you to receive your pay. You are a master. You do it every day, but you do it because there is somebody you are working for.